So today is what is November 25th, I think. We got our hemp harvest from Kentucky in today, and basically everything we're going to talk about is in relationship to raw, fresh industrial hemp and the processing of it. Me, Russ, Ken, probably 7 other people. We did the first harvest, and when we did that, I think we ended up with 2 bags. Was that total of 15 pounds processed is what we ended up with. So this time we don't know what we have, but it sure looks close to 60 pounds dry. These are breathable bags that you can buy at Tractor Supply. And the reason that I use these, inspect these bags for our farmer, was they breathe and they're very cheap, $1 a piece, $2. And you pick the hemp directionally. This is something my son was pointing out to us, is some of the folks that picked this on the last cut, they did what we're going to call a correct procedure. And when they picked it all, the roots all went one direction and the flower and vegetation went the other direction, meaning that when we get it here to process it, we don't have to turn this back and forth. We can actually set it down and we can cut the roots off, which is a separate entity that we're going to separate from the stems for our tea. It makes it easier to process. So some of this is going to be a little more difficult to process this time because we don't have set protocol yet, but this is definitely going to happen. The objective today is to take all of the hemp, separate the root from the hemp, and to chop it up into 1/4-inch pieces that will be heated up, decarboxylated, and tested for food safety as far as mold and pesticides. And then once we know all this has been verified, we'll add all of this material into our whole plant nutrition powder. And so that's our plan today. Let me show you what some of this looks like. I mean, this doesn't look like marijuana. This is industrial hemp. This is a finola. This is a Canadian cultivar of hemp that we grow for grain. And then we take that grain and we want to sprout it. That's the plan for our research, is we're going to sprout the seed, and then we'll be able to grow and produce industrial hemp 365 days a year with almost no THC even traceable. So you get all the benefits of medical marijuana without getting high. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to cut up some, chop up and process the hemp leaf and flower and root and stalks and stems, and this will all go in our whole plant nutrition powder, which will eventually end up in our tea.